Space Marine 2 is a massive hit. Game's doing really well, and I'm glad it is, because maybe we can start to go back. This has been an interesting year, 2024. We've seen a lot of games like Concord fail. I mean, think back to like Kill the Justice League. I was looking at the numbers for that game today. Still 234 people playing it. I don't know how they can afford to keep those servers going with barely 1,000 people playing that game, because that's just the Steam numbers. What is the combined number for Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam? It's probably maybe like 500 something people. That's sad. A lot of money has been lost in the woke area of video games, but a lot of money is being made on games like Space Marine 2 and Astro Bot and Stellar Blade. I think the tide has turned, my friends. And the CEO of Saber left this comment on Asmongold's channel. I talked about this. I don't know if they have it. Yeah, he doesn't have it posted in this article. I think, yeah, this is it right here. This is part of it. But he was talking about how he just wanted to make a fun game for gamers again. And he doesn't want to make trash like Dustborn. And Games Media had a meltdown. This Ethan guy that works for Kotaku, a senior editor, was like witch hunting and asking the Saber Interactive people for a comment, and they ignored his ass and basically gave him a giant middle finger. And I think that's great. That's appropriate. That's what we need more of. Well, this game is a massive hit. Massive hit. And Demian posts this. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2's chief creative officer, Tim Willits, confirms that Space Marine 2 is outselling every franchise game he's ever worked on. He worked on stuff like Doom and Wolfenstein in the past as well. Apparently, Space Marine 2 also had half the budget of Doom Eternal. I could not find any reliable source telling me how much Eternal cost to make, however, but we do know it made around $450 million in 9 months. So if Space Marine 2 is outperforming that, fellas, we are witnessing a based gaming win that is a certified mega hit. I love to see it. Rip and tear Marines. Have fun. So this is the comment right here that he put out saying, yeah, you know, and I believe that Space Marine 2 is the fastest selling game we've ever worked on, including all the Quake, Doom, Wolfenstein, and Rage games over the years. That's amazing. So he posted this back on the 11th. It's probably doing good. This game is making a ton of money. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I think that there is a demand for these kinds of games that are just, you know, to kind of turn your brain off and have fun, shoot at shit, Xbox 360 era of gaming. And we haven't had any of that. Not really, not that much. Doom is a good example of that for sure. It's wild that this game is outselling Doom. That is insane to me. It's funny to watch a lot of the media kind of step back, because I was thinking about this the other day. Imagine if this game had came out a few years ago. There'd be so many people bitching about how, it's a white male lead, and big hyper-masculine toxic shit. And I think these people, like at Politically Correct Gaming here, have realized that these guys do more to help games when they bitch about them, and they've kind of been taking a step back. Now, this guy messed up last week by doing this. I bet you that he sold a couple of copies of this game, talking about how YouTube comment, Space Marine 2 executives' YouTube comment became a lightning rod. The fact that this guy is likely based probably pisses them off, because they have done a great job of trying to run out everybody like that from the industry. And now things are in such a point when you're bringing in this kind of money, they can't afford to dump you. And he can kind of just kick his legs up and say and do what he wants and give these Kotaku people the gigantic finger that they deserve and laugh at them. All of these people are losing. Politically Correct Gamer, Kotaku, Polygon, they're all losing. All of them are going to be shut down. Everybody pretty much goes to YouTube now for reviews or any kind of info. All they have left is to try to cancel as many people as possible on their way out, and it's just not happening. And you know that this game doing well pisses them off because this game's success is a step back for them, and it's a step forward for us, actual gamers, to kind of get back to just games being fun and a good time and not trying to preach at you. He doesn't like preachy games, and that makes them very, very upset. That's why they didn't like what he said in the Dustborn thing. I spent some time as chief operating officer at Embracer, and I saw games that wanted to make me cry with their overblown attempts at messaging and imposing morals on gamers. That probably sold copies of this game. It did. I almost guarantee you somebody saw it, because Aspen Gold, massive channel. He's got a huge following. And this guy leaving a comment like this on his video, that pissed a lot of these people off. That's why there's an article on that one comment by this guy. And he was hunting him down on Twitter, quote tweeting people and talking about it, saying, I tried to get a comment from Saber Interactive and they never responded. Good. Anyway, I want to see more of this. Henry Cavill came out and is like, I'm a big fan of it. It's kind of sad that his show probably isn't going to happen. That Amazon show that was supposed to have him attached to it, and he was going to have kind of some creative control. It's a shame. That probably would have done great for the franchise. Instead of all this garbage that Games Workshop has been doing lately, that would have been a very positive show, I think, for their community. This game's going to do good, too. I don't really know a lot of Space Marine lore or anything, and I think the game is fantastic. I've had a great time with it. You can kind of just jump in and have a good time, which is what games should be. So I'd like to see more Warhammers, and I don't think I'm the only one. We need more games like this. More games like Stellar Blade, Astrobot. A couple of great games that have come out in this crazy year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's a great game. Didn't do well, though, but I suspect when it comes to PC, it will. I think the exclusivity is what hurts that game. Once it comes to PC, I think you'll see the sales go up for it, but that's where we're at. So, big win for Saber Interactive, and the great thing about this is they're going to make a sequel, probably for sure, and we'll probably see more games like this start to come back. I would love to see a revival of that Xbox 360 shooter era that we had, because, they weren't masterpieces, but damn, were they a lot of fun. It was so much fun. And that's what I want in games, man. I just want to have fun, baby. And I don't think I'm the only one. That's why you're seeing these kind of games skyrocket in sales. We need to go back. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.